Let's do it. We're going to get started seated in whatever pose feels nice, easy, or how I'm sitting on my heels. All right. And then you'll bring your palms down onto your legs or your knees, depending on how you're sitting. Maybe roll the shoulders back a couple times. Maybe look to the left, look to the right. Maybe a little mini twist. Hear your back crack like mine just did. And then start to settle. So we'll just take a couple moments to just find our breath, and then we'll just do some box breathing to the count of 4. But for now, close down the eyes, move the torso left, right, forward, and backward a few times till you find the center spot where the shoulders are right over the sit bones, and you're almost pressing down into the sit bones to extend up through the spine, through the crown of the head. And then let's just begin by letting go of anything that we were doing or thinking prior to this moment. Becoming aware of your body and anything arising in this moment, anything arising in the breath and the physical body and the mind. And then just circle your attention onto your breath. So feeling the pathway of the breath. Feeling it moving in and moving out. And then letting the breath today be our teacher, our guide, or guru, so to speak. So let's let the breath guide us for this practice. And then for about a minute, we'll box breath just to balance us out. We'll inhale for 4, we'll hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. And when you're holding, see if you can consciously just release any tension in the neck and the shoulders and the jaw. Okay, so we'll start by taking a normal inhale through the nose. And then maybe an open mouth exhale. Letting it all go, empty, empty, empty. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now just take a nice inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And then just take a couple breaths through the nose, just noticing. And we'll let our breath be our guru today. You can open the eyes and come into table pose. Continuously breathing through the nose and really using Ujjayi breath during this practice, more than ever if you possibly can. Now in table pose, just take a second to set it up. Just spread the fingers, feel the fingers pressing down, feel the knees, feel the line from the knees through the tops of the shins, through the top of the ankle, through the tops of the feet, tops of the toes, really engaged here. The ribs are pulled in slightly, so you have a nice long spine. The shoulder blades pull back and down, and you're looking right in between your hands, just breathing up and down the spine. And then we're gonna extend the right leg back. So extend it back, lift it in line with the hip, take an inhale here. And then exhale, just bring it in, knee to nose, like you're cat-cowing or you're catting. And then as you inhale, extend it back and then extend the left hand forward. And then as you exhale, come back to table. And then inhale, extend the left leg back. Exhale, bring it in. Really push down and round the spine. Inhale, extend it back out with the right hand. And then exhale, release. So try and extend the inhale and exhale as much as you can through Ujjayi breath. And then let's do it a few more times. Inhale, the right leg back, just the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Push down into the hands, round. Inhale, extend it back with the left arm. And then exhale, come back down. And again, inhale the left. Exhale, bring it in, chin to chest. Inhale, extend it back, reach the right arm. Reach as much as you could. Exhale, back to table. Right leg, inhale, extend back. Exhale, knee to nose, round everything in. Inhale, extend with the left arm. Balance. Exhale, table. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend back with the right arm, reach through both poles. And then exhale, table pose. Take a full breath here, again, connecting into all those spots we did at the beginning. And then extend the legs back into plank and then downward facing dog. Continue to just find how the breath is working for you. Move however you want to move organically here, and then find your stillness once you've gotten all the movements out. Lifting the hips up as high as you possibly can, softening the knees a little. Let's come into plank pose as you inhale, and then exhale back into down dog. Starting to move the joints a little, maybe using the core. Inhale, come forward again, press the ground away, round the shoulders even. Exhale, down dog. Lift the hips as much as you could, relax the heels. Again, inhale forward. Exhale back, press into the fingertips so your wrists don't hurt. Again, inhale forward. And then exhale back. And now let's come forward as we inhale. And then bring both knees down and slowly lower to the belly. Now your hands will be a little lower than your chest. If they're not, just bring them, tops of the ribs. And then hug the elbows in towards the ribs. We're pressing into the feet that are hips width distance, and we're gonna roll in Cobra. So just a little rolling Cobra. So I'm gonna pull back first with my hands, and then I'm gonna inhale, kind of roll up a little bit. And then exhale, feel the belly come down, the ribs, the chest, even the forehead can touch. And then again, just keep moving. Let the breath be your meditation as you move. Again, just drawing the elbows in, drawing the shoulders in, but also down and away from the ears. Maybe just one more time, inhale and exhale. And then press yourself kindly back into downward facing dog. And then notice if there's any energy, maybe in the forearms and the arms from using them to pull your chest up. Maybe there's energy in the shoulders.
And then we're gonna lift the right leg high already, or just come down to the knees, you know. Lift the right leg high, open the hip a little bit, bend and open the knee, or bend and straighten the knee. And then come back to just a one-legged down dog. So square your hips and then bring the foot forward to low lunge. Okay, and then adjust in low lunge so you can align. We're gonna lightly just take the right arm up for a nice twist. Light on the fingers. So even lift the left fingers just for a second and then place them back down at 50% weight, but use them to help you twist. Lengthen at the same time. Opening the chest, take an inhale. And then exhale, bring the hand down and come into a forward fold. So push off that back foot, forward fold. Hips distance the feet or together, whatever you like. And then halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, release, let it all hang. And then inhale, reach the arms back and up, circle them all the way up to standing. And then bring the hands to the heart. And then chair pose. So inhale for chair pose. We'll stay for just a breath or two. So if your feet are hips width distance, isometrically push the inner thighs and the glutes towards each other. Take another inhale. And then exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, step back into plank. Inhale here. And then lower to the knees for Chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. So roll those shoulders back, draw the elbows in. And then downward facing dog. Take a breath in down dog. And then let's lift the left leg high, inhale. Exhale, open the hip a little bit, bend the knee, straighten it for this first one. And then come back to square the hips, inhale, one-legged down dog. Exhale, bring it all the way through, low lunge, adjust. Strong inner thighs, inhale the left arm up. And then we'll take a couple breaths here. Again, seeing if on this side, is it harder to lift the right fingertips a little bit or is it the same? And then put them back down 50% to stretch them up as much as you could. Opening the heart, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. And then release again, softly bending the knees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch. And then bring the hands to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze it towards each other, or squeeze the legs towards each other and the glutes. We'll take another inhale. And then fold. Halfway lift. And then step back into plank and lower down using the knees just to be gentle. Cobra pose, press into the tops of the feet. Downward facing dog. And then take a nice wide breath. Imagine that the sides of the body are going super wide from the breath. And let's do that a little bit more flowy. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale the right arm slow and stretchy all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold again. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then bring them to your heart. Exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Relax the shoulders, but reach through the fingers. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, step back and lower. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Left arm, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, extend. Release. Inhale, reach the arms up, all the way up. And then press the palms together, heart center, exhale. Chair pose again. Inhale, sink back into the heels. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And then step back into plank, lower, Chaturanga. Elbows hug in. You're using your biceps, your triceps. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Come down to the knees. Turn the right knee to the right for side plank, or the right foot to the right for side plank. Left arm extends, reach, left arm extends, left leg extends, and then press into the bottom of that left foot as much as you can. Turn your bottom ribs forward, your top ribs back, and then turn the top arm a little bit, palm forward, and then stretch it. And see where you can send your breath with a soft face. And then inhale the arm up, and then exhale, table. And we'll do the same on the other side. So left leg turns, extend the right, reach the right arm up, press into the bottom foot, and then turn the palm and stretch, and notice on the side. Inhale the arm up, and then exhale, hands back down, downward facing dog. And then readjust if you need to back into your down dog. Maybe you need to come into plank and then come back. And lift the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Now from here, we're gonna really press down into the feet, and we're gonna come to high lunge. But with high lunge first, see if you can just lift the hands in low lunge, extend them forward, and then come up into high lunge. So you're really using your legs. Okay, now from here, we're gonna interlace the fingers behind the base of the neck, like we're hanging out at the beach. Okay, and then we're gonna lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades, almost like we're doing a little tiny back bend. And then we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale again, bring the hands back, pull the fingers apart almost and lift the heart. And then inhale, reach up. And then again, exhale, interlace, press into the front heel. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, just bring the back knee down for a kneeling lunge. So not kneeling warrior, kneeling lunge, where we're gonna bring the fingertips onto the ground and maybe flip the back toes for a breath. Well, we'll keep it for a couple breaths, but in the flow, it'll just be a breath. Press into the back toes so you feel them down, and really feel this stretch in the front hip flexor. Pull the sternum forward. And then flip the back toes. Inhale in low lunge. And then exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Release. Inhale, Ustrasana. Really squeeze the legs and stretch up. Exhale, Samastitihi. That's hands at the heart center. Chair pose again. Inhale, just one breath. And then exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank and lower down, Chaturanga, nice and slow. Inhale, Cobra. Notice if the breath is smooth or if it's getting stuck. Exhale, down dog. Let's lift the left leg, inhale. And then exhale, low lunge. Squeeze the legs again. So lift the fingers a little bit, extend the arms up, and then boom, inhale, come up. You're using back muscles, core muscles, leg muscles. And then we'll take an inhale here. And then exhale, interlace. Interlace and pull and lift. And then inhale. And then exhale. And maybe go a little bit lower in the front knee when we do this. And then inhale, maybe come up half an inch. And then exhale again, dip a little. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, back knee down, hands down, kneeling lunge. take a second. See if you need to bring the back knee back a little bit to get a deeper stretch in the front hip flexor. Sternum pulls forward, jaw is soft. Flip the back toes, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. And then fold, soften the knees, soften the neck. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart. Chair pose, inhale. And then exhale, fold slowly. Halfway lift in. And then step back, Chaturanga out. Big inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. And let's do that again, a little flowy. Inhale the right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Reach the arms forward and up. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, interlace and lift the heart, mini back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale again, interlace. Inhale, now reach up. Exhale, knee down, kneeling lunge. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Release. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, hands at the heart. Samastitihi. Chair pose. Inhale, sink back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back into plank. Chaturanga, flow through the vinyasa. In. And down dog. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, interlace, lift the heart. Inhale, reach through the fingers, but the shoulders are down. Exhale, interlace. Inhale. Exhale. And then one more inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the back knee down, fingers down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold again. Keep the sit bones pulling up every time we fold. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Last one here, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And then step back, vinyasa again. Letting the breath guide you. Now just take a full breath here in downward facing dog. And then we're gonna come down onto the knees. And we're going to extend the right leg back. Now you can stay here. Otherwise you can bend that right knee, grab on to the foot, the top of the foot, and then kick into the foot for a little table Dhanurasana. You're challenging your balance, you're stretching your quad and your hip, you're strengthening your quad and your hip. It's a back bend, there's so much happening. Follow the breath. Now slowly release, extend that right foot back and then bring it down. Turn the right foot and we're going to, turn the left foot. I'm going to turn around. Turn the left foot to the side and then extend the right leg for side plank. Now for side plank, we're going to lift the right and then we're going to grab the foot. If that's not accessible, just stay here. Grab the foot and then do the same thing. Kick and open the chest. So it's a Dhanurasana and side plank. And then notice where the breath went. Let it guide you. And then slowly let it go. Bring the right hand down and then come down to the belly. Shalabhasana. Extend the arms back, forehead down, squeeze the shoulder blades, and now lift the heart, the hands, and the legs. Squeeze, lengthen the neck forward, lengthen out through the toes, spread the toes, get some energy in through the feet. And then slowly release, and then press yourself back into down dog. Take a breath in down dog. And now come back down to the knees. Other side, we're gonna extend the left leg, and then we're gonna bend it, and then grab onto the foot, and then kick into the foot to lift the heart, returning back to our guru, our breath. Now slowly, very slowly release the foot, bring the hand down, and then turn the right foot, side plank here with the left arm extended, lift that left leg, stay here, otherwise bend it, grab top of foot or ankle, and then kick, squeeze the shoulders, lift through the heart. Breath is guiding. And then slowly release, bring the hands down, lower to the belly. Now we're going to interlace the fingers for Shalabhasana. If that doesn't work for your shoulders, regular Shalabhasana. So interlace, bring the forehead down, interlace the fingers. Feet can be hips width distance, squeeze the palms, and then inhale, lift the chest and lift the feet. And imagine someone is pulling gently your hands back. So you're elongating backward. Spread the toes, inner thighs roll up. And then slowly release. Bring the hands down, downward facing dog. Couple deep breaths here. And then we have one more similar sequence or similar style. So we're gonna extend the right leg up, inhale. And then exhale, low lunge. And this time we're gonna come into warrior two, but we're gonna do it by lifting those little fingertips and then pressing into the legs to spiral open. If you missed it on this one, you can do it on the next. Now from here, we're gonna turn the heart to the right, the gaze to the left. Imagine someone is pulling each arm in opposite directions. And then we're gonna straighten the front leg as we inhale and reach the arms up. And then very slowly, using every muscle, we're gonna exhale back into warrior two, especially using that front heel and pulling the tailbone in. So again, inhale. And then slowly exhaling, press into the front heel, press into the back heel. And again, inhale. And exhale. Now we're gonna change it. Inhale here in warrior two. And then exhale, extended side angle. And reach through the left fingers, turn the heart up. Take another breath here, press into the heel, the front heel. And then inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, inhale, warrior two, feet engaged, tailbone in. Exhale, extended. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Now straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. So reach to the right fingers, relax the left hand. You can even bend it behind the back if that feels nice. See if you can suction the feet towards each other as you lift your pelvic floor. And then take an inhale and triangle pose. So slowly tick-tock. Okay, we'll stay for a breath here for the first one. Lifting, lengthening, extending through the left fingers. And then inhale, reverse triangle. Keep suctioning the feet and the pelvic floor. Exhale, triangle, pelvic floor engaged the whole time. And again, inhale, reverse, suction the feet, stretch. Exhale, triangle. And again. And then triangle pose.
Good. Now here, we're going to warrior two. Inhale. And then exhale, hands down, forward fold. Turn into low lunge, forward fold. Halfway lift. Release. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, arms rise, Urdhva. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart because I want to go into chair pose. Inhale, chair pose, sink down, pull the lower belly in, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, flow through a vinyasa. Again, let the breath guide you. We'll do the other side now. I'm going to turn left leg, rises, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. And then turn the back foot before we come into warrior two. See if you can lift the fingertips, look forward, and then reach the right arm forward and open the rainbow. Warrior two. And then adjust. Find your strongest warrior. And then inhale, stretch up, touch the fingertips. Exhale, slowly warrior two. Engage the legs, the glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Now stay in warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach, arm, arm. And then you can turn the front palm and stretch from the right foot all the way out the fingertips. And then inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side. See if your front knee is above your ankle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. And now reverse triangle. Stay here for a breath or two, suctioning the feet, lifting the pelvic floor, lifting the heart. Now inhale, and then triangle. So kick that right hip back. Stay for a breath here. Find a nice length from hips to armpits. And then inhale, use the legs and the core to come into reverse triangle. And then again, triangle. You're using even your side core and your lower back muscles. Inhale again, using the legs, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, triangle. And then one more time, inhale. And exhale, triangle. Warrior two, inhale. And then exhale, hands down to a low lunge and forward fold. Halfway lift. Release. Inhale, reach all the way up, Urdhva. Samasthiti, hands at the heart. Chair pose, inhale. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And then flow through a vinyasa. And take a big breath. And from here, we're going to come into plank pose. And let's do a side plank. And you could do the side plank with the knee where you're extending the one leg. Otherwise, we'll do regular side plank. Feet together if you stack your feet. Feet hips width distance if when you turn, you stagger. So we're going to turn towards the right. The right hand will be the base. And then extend the left arm up for side plank. And let the breath guide you. Lift the hip, lift the heart. Imagine there's a wall behind you want to touch. Soften the face. Lift a little higher. And then bring the hands down. Bring the knees down. Take a cat-cow here. And then let's do it on the other side. So come into plank. However you wish, left hand is the base. And then reach the right arm up. Lengthen the tailbone towards the feet.
Breath is guiding. And then slowly come back down to the knees, to table. One cat cow, inhale cow, exhale cat. And then come down onto the belly. So slowly come to the belly. We're going to Dhanurasana, floor bow, where we grab our ankles or feet. And if you don't like that, you'll do Shalabhasana again. So forehead comes down, extend the arms back, bend the knees, and then just grab the tops of the feet. And remember, the outer edges, not the inner edges, because that's hard on your shoulders. So tops of feet or ankles, squeeze the knees towards each other, and then kick into the hands to lift the chest. So kick, lift, and then bring your knees towards each other energetically. And then see if you can lift a little. Breath is guiding you. And then slowly release everything. Turn the head to one side. And then send the breath everywhere it could possibly go in your body. And then press down into the hands. Press back into table for a second. Swing the hips a little bit side to side. And then open up the knees and then come into child's pose. So spread the fingers, press into the fingertips. Body scan, breathe. And then notice if anything has come up in this first part of class. And then notice if you used your breath to guide you through it, or if maybe you forgot, and that's okay. And then come back into tabletop. We're going to bring the right foot forward from table. And we're going to lift the back knee. We're going to bring the back foot down like we're going to come into warrior two, but we're going to come into triangle. What? Yes. Now, you might have not taken a long stance in the lunge, so that your triangle feels weird. Then you would come back and take a longer stance if you need to come back into triangle. Just adjust. So light pressure on the bottom hand, suction the feet, pull the pelvic floor, elongate the spine, and then lengthen through that left arm as much as you could so you can get this dynamic kind of opening in the heart space. We're going to hold it, so really let the breath guide you here. Body scan, connect. And then slowly using your core muscles, come up, turn the toes, take a big inhale, and then slowly fold forward, slow as possible, flat back. Again, legs squeezing in. So standing separate leg forward fold. Move a little forward, backward on the heels and the big ball mounts of the feet until you find the right spot where you're just hips over ankles. Now, we're going to come up halfway and you're going to walk a little bit the hands over to the left. So the right hand is going to be like towards the left foot on the ground, and then you're going to reach the left arm. So it's a wide twist, but a more stretchy one. So my right hand is towards my left foot. I'm pressing down into the right hand to really stretch through the left. I can feel it in my inner right thigh. And then slowly come down, back into a halfway lift, and then bring the heels in, toes out, and then squat down to come into goddess pose. And then find your shoulders over your hips, press into your feet. We're going to eagle arms, so open up the arms and then slowly bring the right arm under, lift the elbows, press the hands, tuck the chin, breathe. You can close your eyes here, sink low, spread the breath into the shoulders. Let the breath guide you through holding the pose and through opening the shoulders. And then come to stand, extend the arms. Whew. Turn back into like a warrior two foot. And then take an inhale, warrior two. And then exhale, let's spiral down, and you can go through a vinyasa or you can go straight into down dog. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So we'll inhale the left leg high once you get into down dog. Exhale, low lunge. And then take that really long stance if you can, without losing, the front knee on top of the heel. And then bring that back foot back, straighten the leg, and then reach the right arm up. And right away, breathe, connect, reach to the right hand, feel the chest open, soften the face. And then use your core and your legs to help you come up to standing. Turn the toes. Inhale, open the heart. And then exhale, fold. And take a couple breaths here. Just letting the head heavy, the energy ground. And then come into a halfway lift so you can walk the hands to the right and bring the left hand as far left as it can go, and then reach the right arm up. So twisting, stretching, lengthening, breathing. And then bring the hand down, come back to a nice halfway lift, bring the heels in, toes out, sink down, and then come up into goddess again. And then adjust the feet, the hips, the shoulders, extend the arms out, and then left arm goes under, lift elbows in line with shoulders. And then again, use your breath to hold the pose and to breathe into the shoulders. And then straighten the legs, release the arms, turn towards the front of the mat, warrior two, take an inhale. And then exhale, come all the way down, downward facing dog or vinyasa. And then look to the hands as you inhale. And then exhale, start to walk your feet forward. Maybe you tiptoe, maybe you take one step, and let's bring it to a forward fold. And then chin to chest, roll super, super, super slow. Use your legs, but let the spine stretch as it rolls up. And when you come to stand, close the eyes, take a breath. We're going to move into dancer's pose. And you can take tree if you don't want to take dancer's pose today. So we're going to reach the arms up. Let's inhale. And then exhale, let's bring the left elbow to the left hip crease. And then from here, bend the left leg and grab the inner arch for full dancers. Okay, so your shoulders externally rotated. Bring the knees towards each other, and then this is the first option. So this can be dancer's pose. You're here working on balance and lifting through the heart. If you want a little bit more, you will reach to the right fingers and inhale, and then exhale, kick into the left hand to drive the chest forward just a little bit. Soften the gaze, let the breath guide you. And then slowly come back, release, let the arms go down, roll the shoulders a little, shake, bend the knees, shake it out if you need to. And then let's come back to standing. Reach the arms up as you inhale. And then exhale, bring the right elbow to the hip crease. And then bend the knee, grab the inner arch, bring the knees together, reach through the left fingers, inhale. And then if you want, kick into the hand gently. Keep lifting the heart forward. And then see if you can turn your right shoulder forward because it pulls back with the kick, but you want to square your shoulders to the front. Listen to the breath. Where is it? And then slowly come up to stand. Feet together. Bring the hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Just take a few moments. Regrouping, coming back. And we'll take one last sun salutation. So inhale, reach arms up, Urdhva. Exhale, Uttanasana, however you want, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, step back and flow through your vinyasa if you wish. And then from down dog, you'll come down to the knees. You'll come down to the belly. And we'll come into Sphinx. We are doing a lot of heart opening, as you've noticed today, back bending. Grab your elbows. Feet can be hips width distance. Press into the feet, lift the knees, press into the pubic bone, extend the arms forward, and pull your chest forward. Gaze in between your thumbs. Connect into the fingertips one by one. And then breathe into the front heart space, into the back heart space. And just bringing your mind back to the breathing, the pathway of the breath, the sound of the breath, just keeping you present here. And then slowly release down. So one hand on top of the other, forehead on top of the hands, and really just release the legs. Let them be jello. Breathe into the lower back, breathe into the upper back. And then gently flip onto your back for bridge pose. So bring the feet close to your bum, palms down, shoulders down, head down heavy. Connect into all edges of the feet. Press down into each toe and then slowly lift the hips up. Press down into the shoulders. You can squeeze them together and interlace hands underneath you if you want, or just keep the palms down. And then lift through the heart, making it another back bend, not a bum exercise. See if you can take a couple more breaths, maybe a few more breaths here. Again, letting the breath guide you, knowing that you can. And then slowly release the shoulders if need be. Come all the way down, Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet to touch, hand on heart, hand on belly. And then slowly close the knees, turn to your side to press yourself up. Let's finish this off with a final back bend camel pose. So you'll come up to your knees. You will, if you want, tuck the toes so you can bring the floor close to you so you can grab the heels. But before we do that, we're going to bring the hands behind the back, fingertips down, squeeze the elbows, hug them in, hug the shoulders in, and then start to press the hips forward as you slowly look up towards the ceiling. You can stay here or you can continue to draw the line all the way back as you're lifting the heart until you grab the heels. And when you grab the heels, you'll press down into the heels to lift straight up like the string is pulling your heart up. Slow breaths, shoulder blades still move down towards the shoulders. And then ever so slowly, use your front hip flexor muscles to come up again. And then sit on your heels. Close the eyes right away. Palms face down in the knees. Breathe, notice what comes up. Huge heart opener. It can create some emotion sometimes when you least expect it. Just settle everything down. And then you can open the eyes and then come to have a seat, Paschimottanasana. Seated forward bend, forward fold, move the bum out of the way. And your choice, if you want to bring the feet together today, I'm going to do that. Otherwise, you can separate them a little bit, see how you feel. All right, so move the bum so you can send the tailbone straight down for now as you inhale. Reach the arms up. And as you exhale, send that tailbone back, 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 back until you grab whatever it is that's accessible to you today. Remember, straight spine, elongating forward with every inhale. We're going to take a few more nice deep breaths here. If you want, you can let go of your feet and bring your palms down and then gently let the head hang for the last few breaths. Maybe rounding the spine a little, almost like a yin pose. You can release the feet too if you wanted. And then slowly press yourself up. And then open up the feet as wide as the mat, and you're going to bend the knees, okay? And then you're going to drop the knees to the left and then slowly start to goddess twist all the way to the left till you turn behind you, but be gentle here. I'm on my fingertips to help kind of traction, but you can also come down onto your forearms if that feels good. My feet are still touching the ground, so my inner right arch of my foot is pressing down as well. And then slowly come up to your hands if you're not already, and then come back to center, readjusting a little bit, and then slowly dropping to the other side, walking all the way, and noticing if maybe on this side you don't want to come down to your forearms, or maybe you do. And then come back into center, and then we're gonna lower. Actually, no, we're not gonna lower. We're gonna extend the legs forward. We're gonna do, instead of a figure four, we're gonna do the seated. So take the right foot on top of the thigh, the left thigh, flex it. Bring the hands back like you're laying out at the beach, and then bend the left leg, okay? And line it up with the heel, or the heel to the bum, and then walk your hands up. So you can bring your chest close to your leg like figure four. Flex the right foot, press the right knee, close the eyes. Breathe, keep finding length through your torso, out through the crown. And then bring the hands back long behind you, and then extend the leg, and then switch. Okay, so left foot flex, bring it in, align the foot and the bum, and then bring your hands close. I should say not the whole bum, the right butt cheek. You align the heel with the sit bone. Flex and lift and push down into the mat to get the chest lengthening and towards the calf. And then slowly bring the hands back, extend the leg, and then you can come up more forward in your mat if you need to, and slowly come all the way down. And then gently bring the knees into the chest. Do a couple circles in one direction, a couple circles in the other, a few. And then we'll come into happy baby. So really spread out through the lower back. You can grab your inner heels or your outer shoulder blades down. Connect with the breath for the last moments. And then slowly bring the knees towards the center. You're gonna cactus your arms and then just let the knees drop to the left very slowly. Shoulder blades stay on the mat. If your feet don't stay together, it doesn't matter. Mine don't. Maybe gaze to the right a little bit. And then using your core, bring the right leg into the center and then the left leg, and then drop them to the right. Again, shoulder blades down, gaze to the left, breathe into the lower back, into the outer thighs. And then come into center. And then take an inhale. And then exhale, release into Shavasana. Palms up, energy, palms down to ground down. Now you can let go of the breath here. You only need guidance from your inner self and your third eye here. So release every muscle, every bone, every tendon, every tissue. Relax your jaw and your cheeks and your eyes. And just be in your own presence.
And then slowly just start to deepen the breath. Returning back to your body, wiggle the toes, fingers, ankles, wrists. And then interlace, or not interlace, stretch the arms up overhead from toes to fingers. Bring the knee into the chest and the other knee, and then you could do some circles again or some little lower back massages from side to side. And turn over to whatever side suits you. In reverse pose, just take a full breath. Notice how you feel. And then press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, thumbs at the sternum, tall spine, soft face. Turn the corners of your mouth a little up towards the sky, to letting our breath guide us always. And bring the thumbs to the third eye, bowing forward. Namaste.